So I'm just going to be completely honest and blunt with you. I was not expecting much from Crime 101. I was expecting a pretty solid, middle of the road, not super enjoyable movie that felt way too long. And now that I've seen the movie, I can pretty confidently say, start by handing me your phone. Crime 101 is a 2026 new release film starring Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Halle Berry, Barry Keoghan, and Monica Barbaro. Oh my goodness, that is a stacked cast. The film is currently in theaters right now, and from everything that I've seen, the reviews are what I personally expected the movie to be. A perfectly fine time. As of the recording this, it's got a 3.2 average rating on Letterboxd. It's got 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 7.2% on IMDb, and an 85% on Fandango. Now, I saw the movie last Saturday, and I legitimately had to give myself a couple days to process it because I was really blown away by this thing. It's written and directed by Bart Layton, and I just want to go ahead and say probably my favorite thing about the movie was the pacing. This thing was legitimately paced incredibly well to me. No scene felt like it lingered too long. Every single scene felt pretty essential to the plot with the exception of one scene, but that's just for personal reasons. I didn't necessarily feel like it was essential to the plot at all. I can understand why it was there, even if I don't necessarily agree with it. And for this being a 140-minute long movie, so 2 hours, 20 minutes, it felt like a crisp 90. Like, it was paced so well. I was so engaged with the movie. I was so taken into the world. The world felt real. It felt like a very realistic movie. It didn't feel like they had this big old Marvel car chase. There were some incredible car chases and some incredible car sequences, but it didn't feel ridiculous and horrifically unrealistic. As far as heist movies go, it's a fantastic heist movie. I think that the heist that the whole film is building up to is great. It's done excellently. It makes sense why characters did what they did. And I do know I've seen this movie compared to Heat quite a lot and get compared to the fact that it is like a Heat knockoff. Now, I am just going to be perfectly honest. I've never seen Heat. I know it's considered a classic, and I probably should get around to seeing it soon. But I have not seen Heat. With that being said, I am now interested in checking out Heat because I want to know how similar the two are. If you've seen Heat and Crime 101, please let me know in the comments down below if it was legitimately that. But I feel like saying something is similar plot-wise to something else from 30 years ago just feels like kind of lazy criticism, personally. If you're going to say that, and I would like to clarify, I have done that before, but it feels like maybe you don't have that much negative to say about the movie. It feels like maybe you don't want to highlight the fact that the acting performances are absolutely incredible. And once again, I think Chris Hemsworth is very underrated, and it's simply because he doesn't get given that much to do in terms of acting when he's in Marvel movies. He absolutely stinking knocked it out of the park as Dementus in Furiosa, and he once again knocks it out of the park as Davis in this movie. He does a fantastic job. It's a great ensemble cast too. Like, Chris Hemsworth and Halle Berry have really good on-screen chemistry. Same with Chris Hemsworth and Monica Barbaro. It's just a really great time watching these people interact with one another. And that's another thing, is some of the shots in this movie I absolutely loved, because it would be like you're watching Chris Hemsworth's character Davis driving, and then the camera pulls back to reveal that you're in the office of the LAPD detective that's trying to find this 101 robber, that the people in his department don't agree with him. They're like, oh, that's, this is ridiculous. He's not a robber. There's not an identifiable pattern here, despite the fact that there obviously is. It's just a great time, overall to me. It's a fantastic heist movie. It's a good time at the theaters that I really, really enjoyed. And I gave it 4.5 stars out of 5 stars overall. I think it was absolutely fantastic. I give it a TCAS, or like a cinema score overall, of 8, just because, again, performances excellent, audio excellent, story I was really, really drawn in by it, cinematography very, very impressive, and then my entertainment enjoyment rating was 9 out of 10. I had a fantastic time watching this. It was really, really great overall, and I definitely didn't explode my canned coffee by accident the second I sat down during the trailers, and I still feel really, really bad about that because it made a really, really loud noise and I felt very disruptive, and I debated getting up and leaving, but I'm very glad that I didn't. If you've seen Crime 101, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about it, and if you enjoyed it as much as me, more than me, less than me, just let me know your thoughts. I would love to collect some thoughts, because like I said, I've only really heard that this is a middle of the road to fine movie, so I'm very, very interested to see if there are people out there that was enjoying it as much as I did, because I had an absolute blast. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to watch another movie review, you can check out my playlist of movie reviews right over here. Click it. Click it. Click it now.